obviously had to sit out, which was tough, but I wouldn't take it back for anything because it gave me an understanding of how important the game is to me, what I need to work on, what's really important, what's not important. And shoot, I mean, just watching those guys last year, because I knew I wasn't going to play, obviously. I knew I had a year to sit out, couldn't really do anything. So just getting an understanding of, from a coach's standpoint, seeing the entire defense, not just from a linebacker standpoint, but from a whole, seeing how everything's mix and match and how all the puzzle pieces fit together, just gave me a really good understanding of the defense.
Go ahead, man. Gibby was kind of saying that you could have come back for a couple games, but it was more important to you to come back in that role this year.
Yeah.
Did you ever give any thought to playing last year?
Last fall camp I was kind of somewhat, I'd say 85%. So I was trying to push to get ready for the season. But there towards the end, I decided that it was probably better that I redshirted and took the year off and just get bigger, faster, stronger for this year, and obviously it's paying off.
I know you watched from the sideline last year. You say you saw it from the coach's perspective.
Yeah.
I guess if there's one criticism, it was against some of those bigger teams that could run the ball.
Yeah.
They ran it pretty well from Alabama. What did you see from that you guys could improve upon this year?
I mean, we just got to get back to our fundamentals. And I mean, what it really comes down to is playing physical. I mean, you play physical, you play hard, and you run to the ball. I mean, you'll get the job done. There might be wrong fits sometimes. There might be blown coverages, but if you're running the ball, you run the ball with bad intentions and playing, with a passion. That'll get the job done.
Did you say it was more missed tackles or just not? Because you guys are in the right spot most of the time.
Yeah. I mean, they were in the right spot for a lot of the times, but if you go back and watch the film, sometimes we didn't play as hard as we needed to, and we're working on changing that, and it'll definitely be different this year.
At the end of the TCU game, you see kind of a breakdown that leads to the loss. From the coach's standpoint on the sidelines, how do you feel like you can affect things like that from happening this year?
I mean, that's just coming in, every day in, day out, being disciplined, being mentally tough. I think is the biggest thing. You're tired. You got a minute in the game left. It's coming down to crunch time. That just comes into, like I said, coming in every day and just getting your work done. The little things that matter, the discipline, things that people like, that really doesn't matter. But it's just getting everything you do it 100%, and it'll carry over to the field. No matter if it's the first quarter or the fourth quarter.
So that kind of leads to the depth Danny's been talking about, right? I mean,
yeah.
He's saying he wouldn't take Xavier, or he wouldn't take Shaq off the field right now. But you've got a guy like Xavier just kind of waiting to play at the same time. Right?
Yeah. I mean, Xavier's coming along really well. He's obviously got a bright future ahead of him. He's a big, strong, physical kid. But me, Quint, and Shaq, we're working hard. And the experience we have is definitely helping us out a lot. We all played in the Big 12. We played a lot of snaps here. But yeah, Xavier's coming along pretty well.